What's up, everyone? How y'all doing today? My name is Reef, and this is your Daily Chat Season 5, Episode 25 for June the 23rd, 2020. How's everybody doing today? What is going on? We finally have some news worth talking about in the streaming space, and that is the fact that, well, Mixer is shutting down. That's right. Microsoft's platform, formerly Beam.pro, Microsoft bought it in 2018 or 2017. And rebranded as Mixer.com. They were to be a competitor to Twitch and YouTube Gaming, and unfortunately, that is just not how it panned out for them. So this broke via a tweet, surprisingly enough, and this is where I got it, this is where a lot of people got it, and this broke yesterday. So on July 22nd, Mixer is going to be moving over to Facebook Gaming. They're quote-unquote partnering. They ain't partnering. They are being sold to Facebook Gaming. Now, this was not handled in a good way whatsoever. Like I said, this came out via a tweet. Streamers didn't know about it. Most partners probably didn't know about it. All the staff didn't know about it unless there were the upper managers or executives who negotiated the deal. But really, by and large, everyone didn't know what was happening until that tweet went out, and they all got notified at the same time. It was a huge blow to everyone who streams on Mixer.com and who built their communities and who built their livelihood based on it. But we saw the writing on the wall for this. This is not a surprise. Now, in my infinite ignorance, I covered about a month or two ago when I saw the numbers of growth chart that was published, and we saw like Twitch had 101% growth, YouTube Gaming had 96% growth, Facebook Gaming had 238% growth, and then Mixer had 0.2% growth. We saw the writing on the wall at that point. We all knew this was coming, but I thought Microsoft would keep Mixer around for the sheer purpose of using it as a tax write-off. Just, use as a tax write-off, just sunk cost kind of thing. But apparently I was dead wrong. It was costing them a lot of money, and they decided to pull the plug on this. So it's very, very sad that this is the news that came out. Now, one nice thing about this is the existing partners will be granted partnership status with Facebook Gaming if they choose to do so and make that move over to Facebook Gaming. And people who leverage the monetary option of Mixer, they will be granted the opportunity to join the Level Up program. I don't know what the Level Up program is for Facebook Gaming. Facebook Gaming is kind of a tire fire. I'll be perfectly straight with you. So it's not the best thing I see going forward for a lot of people. Now, understandably, a lot of the streamers were very concerned about this. I don't know why a lot of streamers were very concerned about this. In all honesty, even the biggest streamers on Mixer were relative nobodies compared to the people on Twitch, and I hate to say it this way, but it's the truth. Most of you are complete nobodies with like between 0 and 10 viewers. Look, moving over your audience won't take you that long. Put out a tweet and send a few emails. You'll be fine. I saw tweets all day yesterday. Hey, hit me up if you need help porting over. Hey, hit me up if you need help migrating your audience. Look, a lot of you don't have that big of an audience. I checked the numbers on Mixer constantly, and it was just a sad state of affairs when I saw the people. Most people had single-digit numbers. And the people who had a large audience, they will understandably probably have an easier time porting their audience over. When Mixer is gone, those people are going to go somewhere. They clearly like watching video game content, but whether they go to Facebook Gaming, YouTube Gaming, or Twitch will be up to them. But if they like that streamer, they'll just follow the streamer. It's not too bad. The big thing, though, that came out of this was Ninja and Shroud. If you guys remember these two, the tall one with the weird hair and the short one with the deep voice, These two got paid a boatload of money to stream exclusively on Mixer. Not even a year ago, by most accounts. Although I thought it happened back in 2018. I guess it happened in 2019. But either way, they got paid. They signed exclusive deals and were streaming on Mixer solely there. They opted to not take the deal for Facebook Gaming and instead opted for Mixer to buy out their contracts. And as a result, this is from Slasher on Twitter, the reported payout for them, apparently this is the wrong one, whoops. But according to Slasher on Twitter, the reported payout was $30 million for Tyler Ninja Blevins, and Shroud was $10 million. That is an insane amount of money, and those contracts were paid out as of 2 days ago, which is just bananas. So now Tyler has 30 million extra, Shroud has 10 million extra, and they're free agents, so they can go back to Twitch and sign mega deals there and make that sweet, sweet Twitch Prime money. They just hit the absolute jackpot. They are set for life in every conceivable way as long as they don't blow the money on literal hookers and blow. As long as they don't waste the money, if they invest it, if they put it into a good investment fund, they are set forever. And based on what I see from Ninja and his wife, they have very good financial head on their shoulders. They are going to be great from here on out. And I can only imagine what Twitch is willing to pay to bring them back to the fold. I'm sure it's going to be another multi-million-dollar contract for Ninja to come back. And I'm sure they'll sign him for a few years. But really, we've now seen, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go outside of Twitch? YouTube Gaming it has better viewership than Mixer, but it's not what I'd call over the top. In Facebook Gaming, I don't even know who the hell watches, who goes to Facebook to specifically watch gaming content. Whenever I go to Facebook, trying to find even the live section is a trial and a half. It's not for me. I might just be a boomer in that respect, but I really know that Twitch is the first and foremost leader in the streaming space for video game content. So, hey, we can expect the announcement probably to come out in the next few days that Shroud and Ninja are probably in talks and they're going to sign their contracts, and bada bing, they are set for life once again. When this announcement did come out, like I said, partners are going to be granted into the partnership program. And of course, you have to sign NDAs, and Slasher also came out with this. He did get a copy of the single party non-disclosure agreement. This looks like a pretty bog standard thing, but Facebook was very much making people sign it. So that is unfortunate, but if you're being granted into partner status or any kind of affiliated status, I get it. While this would have been an uproar in most cases, you sign one for Twitch, you sign one for Mixer, you sign one clearly for Facebook, and you even sign one for YouTube when you become a YouTube partner. So you're not allowed to disclose like your fees or anything like that. And as such, you have to sign one. But that did come out. And the final story about this whole Mixer thing was a bigger scope of what's happening in the world right now. We're kind of doing this whole speak out, Me Too too movement. And it came out that, well, apparently one manager was in charge of a bunch of partners, and he equated the partner streamers to slaves. And yeah, that really, really happened. And I don't know if this was deliberate at the time to coincide with this whole Mixer shutting down thing, or if it was just happenstance that it came out at the same time. But wow, it was insane that one person would even call themselves this. Here's the actual paragraph. Time goes by and we are in internal discussion projects. We wanted to execute it, Lee wrote. My manager decided to give us an analogy, and that analogy was, I'm between a rock and a hard place. What I mean is all the partners are my slaves. I own their content. I control their success on our platform. For me, I am the slave master and I own the partners. Immediately, this guy got angry and honestly didn't want to work with Microsoft or Mixer. Okay, that's understandable. But can you believe that? That one guy would call his clients his slaves and he owns their content. Look, I'm going to bust this down. I had to tell this to a marketing girl a number of years ago, and I'm gonna say this publicly now. No one owns your content but you. Now on Twitch, they can use your content to, you know, sell it for TV ad purposes. They have it on the platform, but stuff like the daily chat, they can't just take that. I own this show. This show is mine. That is for damn sure. But can YouTube say, hey, we're going to use this as a promotional tool for YouTube as a platform? They very well could, because it's their platform. It's one of the agreements you probably signed in that very long EULA that you didn't read when you clicked the checkbox. So there is that. But no one ever owns your content. Can they control your success? Probably. But if you're big enough and you're good enough, even they can't stop you. That's the big thing you have to take away from this, is the fact that, well, it's unfortunate that this is the way things are, but it is. So you have to try and strive above the people who try and hold you down. That is what you need to do. And in our final story, continuing on with Me Too 2 movement, OP Group, the representation agency for streamers, and I mean all the big streamers, Carnage, Elohim, Dexterity Bonus, or Dodger, everyone was with this company. And it came out that Omid made a number of sexual advancements onto people. And while he was with Sony, he coerced a girl into sleeping with him. And then it's also come out that he asked her to have a threesome with his wife. Understandably, people abandoned this company like rats from a sinking ship. They pieced out. It was absolutely insane. I saw this first via Kokarn just tweet that he was no longer with OP Group, and I figured he was just going to go into a better, more lucrative deal. But no, because then I saw retweets from Barry Carline and from Dodger and from Towley. Everybody abandoned this company. If you go to OP Group's website right now, they don't have any clients profiles up right now. Like, if we just take a look here, their website's not even up right now. There you go. It's already down, and it's only been 3 days. That is absolutely insane. Let's double check that one more time. I may have got the URL wrong. OP Group Twitch. Nope, that's the right one. Yep. Their website is officially down, which is news even to myself. So what happens from here for these big streamers? And that is, well, oh no, looks like their website is back up. It's just loading incredibly slowly. If we take a look at their client list is empty. That thing is barren. This is all clients, as you can see. And this thing is as barren as my love life. Holy. Yes, every single client abandoned them. They even had T-Pain as a client, and even he's gone. Omi had really screwed up, and he took what was easily the biggest representation service for streamers for this industry, and he completely blew it. That is unfortunate, and it just goes to show you that now more than ever, when you are in a position of power, you have to keep your head down, keep your voice low when it's not needed, and just not do something stupid. Don't talk to people unless it's money related. That is my goal. That is my directive every single time. Unless it's cash related, I'm not saying a damn thing. because nowadays anything that you do can be misconstrued, and especially if you actually do something stupid, then it really can be thrown back at you later on down in life. So head down and just, you know, what is it? What was Teddy Roosevelt's thing? Carry a big stick and keep a low voice or something like that. So there is that. Now there's one more thing I want to talk about. It's getting back to the Mixer moving to Facebook deal. And that was the whole migrating of streamers. Let's be perfectly honest here, okay? I used to watch the Mixer numbers constantly. Let's be totally honest. A lot of you aren't going to have a problem moving your communities over to Twitch TV. Okay? Many of you had 0 viewers to single digits, maybe in the 10s and 20s at the most. There was no consistent hundreds and hundreds of viewer streamers on Mixer, and the people that were that big are going to move just fine. But yeah, I saw tweets all day yesterday about great people, great streamers reaching out to assist people in migrating over to Twitch as if it's some big move infrastructure thing that you have to do. Go get a stream key, sign up for an account, get a stream key, and plop it in. That's all you have to do. But when I see people talking about trying to migrate their communities over and all this other nonsense, many of you didn't have a community. You had a community of like 3 people, not counting the computer that's monitoring your stream. I hate to tell you that, but it is the truth, because it's ridiculous for many of you to think that this is going to be this big cataclysmic thing for your stream. It's just not. That's just not how it goes. So please take that for what it's worth. Just go get your stream key and just continue streaming. You're not going to have the bright future on Twitch, I can assure you right now. Twitch is a completely congested pool, and it's very much a pool of sharks. So you're not going to just walk in and be all of a sudden the next ninja. But there's nowhere else really to go. YouTube gaming, you can try it. Facebook gaming, you can try it. But I would say, in all honesty, if you aren't a partner and you're not an affiliate, your best hope is to use Restream.io and just restream to all the platforms simultaneously. That is my best advice I can give you. Take it for what it's worth if you watch it all the way to this end, all the way to the end of this video. But that's what I have to say. So in conclusion, use Restream. I would say avoid the affiliate, but hey, you do you. Who am I to judge you for your choices? Guys, I've been Arif. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit that subscribe button. We're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, and I will see all of you on the next Daily Chat.